In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Derma-Safe Pocket Razor utility tool. Losing my focus a little bit. I bought this from BladeHQ.com. I'm a big fan of BladeHQ, actually. I like what they do on their website, and I've been down to their store. I live in Utah, and they're based in Lehigh, so it's not too difficult for me to make it down there and meet some of the guys that work there and go play with all the knives. They're very patient there at the store. They're nice guys, good to deal with. So anyway, I decided I'd like to start doing a bunch of knife reviews, and because it's something I'm into. So I started with the cheapest knife I could find on BladeHQ, and this is it. It's the Pocket Razor utility tool. Unfolds to just a little short razor blade. Everyone, when I show them this knife, their first question is it a replaceable blade? No, it's not a replaceable blade. But this whole thing is $2.50. So for $2.50, it's hard to go wrong. As I was looking at this knife online, I thought to myself, I had my concerns. For example, this pivot. I didn't think that the pivot was going to be very strong, and I thought in order to apply any sort of torque to the blade, I was going to have to sort of, pinch in front of and behind the blade, and I didn't like the idea of my index finger being that close to the blade. I thought I would have to support it to keep the blade from pivoting further backwards. I was also worried about the quality of the handle. I thought that it was just going to snap the first time I tried to use it. I was worried about being able to pinch the handle closed and that it would fold and break and whatnot. And I gotta say, I was actually pretty impressed when I pulled this out of the package. I was impressed by the quality of the handle, the quality of the blade. They do market this as a razor blade, and that is correct. This blade comes out of the package. You can see that I've used it quite a bit, but this blade comes out of the package scary sharp. The first thing I did with this was open a letter, and normally I slide the tip of my blade underneath the back flap on the letter to start cutting at the corner. And as I slid this blade up towards the corner, instead of sliding along the top of the paper, it just started cutting through the paper. Incredibly sharp. I've been using this for a couple of days, carrying it in my pocket, and it has performed extremely well. The edge did not last as long as I kind of hoped it would, but for $2.50, I'm not upset about it at all. In fact, I got 3 of them. I got the orange. I also picked up the green handle, and also the black handle. Let's see if I can get this to focus closer here. So I got the black, the green, and the orange. And each of these, I haven't used the black and the green blades yet because I'm kind of reserving those for further projects. But the orange pocket razor has done everything I've asked of it. Granted, I haven't tried to baton it through wood or anything. But I was mentioning that I was pleased with the handle. Also, I'm pleased with the friction on the folder. It doesn't, as you can see, it doesn't shake open or closed or anything like that, which is very important because if this is in your pocket, this is not something that you want opening. It's an extremely sharp blade, and you don't want that up against your leg. So there's a lot of good retention there. You can see there's a little bump right here next to the pivot, and that bump provides a little bit of retention once it's open and closed. Also, the handle itself is reinforced at the edges. There's the top, and you can see it's reinforced there, and at the back. So there's not as much compression here as you would think. Now I can pinch right in the middle. If I pinch hard, I can pinch this closed, but that's not an issue while using the knife. It hasn't been any problem at all. The handle is not great, to hold on to for a lot of force, if you're trying to apply a lot of force to something. Which is okay. Again, let's go back to the fact that this is a $2.50 knife. I intend to do some more videos on this knife in the future. I'd like to demonstrate some survival uses for this knife if I can. Now, granted, I'm not a survival expert. And I think, honestly, that's why this is valuable for you to watch, because I'm just the average guy who likes knives. I have never been in the military. I don't have any sort of special survival training, but it's something that's interesting to me. So I'll be making some videos of me trying to do survival stuff and use these knives. And I'll show you how they perform and what I like and what I don't like about them. So please, if you have any questions or things you'd like to see done with the Derma-Safe Pocket Razor utility tool, leave them in the comments below, and I would be happy to do the best I can to make a video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.